Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know. Everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time, everything else. And I'm a little bit unsure, but I think this on the dollar stuff 9 a.m. Needs to go from the intro. It's never 9 a.m. It's it's sometimes 9 a.m. Summertime, other times 9 a.m. In New York, but it's never 9 a.m. here in Europe. So maybe we should change the intro a little bit. Hey, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, sometimes in the morning. Maybe something like that. How's everybody doing in the chat? I think we hit new low. I mean, 10 minutes in, only 11 people watching, 2 likes. So that's that. If this isn't the bear of the bearish markets, I don't know what is. Milan Petra, what's up? Linda, good morning from UK. Hope you're doing very well. Cold here, -2. Linda, it's -10 here. It's literally -10. It's very cold. I just told my wife, like when it's this cold, you just don't want to go anywhere. 400 to 1 million challenge today? I don't think so. I'm a little bit unsure about that. When pumped to 18k, I don't know. Echo, 9 a.m. here. Hello mate, hope you're fine. I am fine. -3k, -3 Celsius in UK. George, how you doing, man? You're my B. Echo. Guys, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about Bitcoin. We're gonna also look at what's happening with DXY, stock market, stuff like that. And before we start, we can start with Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. We'll start with this chart. This is the chart of how long it takes to sell house or apartment in Norway. How many days it takes from the house gets to the market. How long it takes to sell. I've told you that I've been watching this chart lately. You can see year by year that into 2020 it was very high. It took very long time to sell apartment. This is the yellow line, but in 2021 it went down to the all-time low. And over here in 2022 right now we have been hitting extreme lows levels downside, but you can see right here last year in November it took 35 days and right now it's taking 34 days, and I'm expecting this hit in December above 51 day and go a lot higher than all of these other numbers over the course of time. So I'm expecting this red line to go above all of these other lines during the next year. So there is that. I don't actually expect it, but it should go. It should take longer to sell apartment right now than it is. Already in Norway, the housing bubble, bursted. The prices have been going down. I think for 2-3 months right now. A couple of percentage. Yes, people already notice it's very hard to sell the house, but it could be just November, December thing. It could pick up during down here, because you see from January towards June it goes faster and faster to sell house. Nobody's buying during December and January, right? But February, March, April, May, up here people start definitely buying a lot houses up here, and right after the summer they also like to buy houses, right? But right now they don't. But still it is a little worrying that the time it takes to sell the house or apartment, it takes a little bit more time. So this was kind of expected. The reason I'm showing the chart is because we've been showing this chart before over here, and I was excited, like when this starts going above these other lines, it's pretty much game over. So I think still that's the case. It might it's still 1 day less than previous year, but over here in December I think I'm gonna be pretty much above 51. There is that. +10 in Austria. No way, man. +24 in Australia. I win, you lose. Yeah, Gort, nice. Very lucky. Think maybe time for me to jump back into trading. Yeah, Tyler, maybe. Housing market going down soon. Yeah, I mean it is already going down. Like, yeah. The interest rates were sky low. No, sorry, bottom low. And everybody was going crazy, and I was telling my wife, this is euphoria. I mean, people are buying. People don't even go to to look at the houses anymore. They see houses coming to the market, they just pick up the phone and say, I want it. And how much above you can how much above the price are you willing to buy it? Nobody is looking to buy the house. Nobody was looking to buy the house at the asking price. Everybody was buying above the asking price like crazy without looking at the houses, right? So right now it's a little bit different. Right now it's a lot harder to sell the house. So let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit up here. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin is coming down to the support of 16.646 up here, and we still got these two areas of 16.29 and 15.8 down here at support, and we still haven't broken the support, but you know, down here towards the support area, that was kind of, you know, the target. Now if you look at a little bit closely up here, it does not look that optimistic, so I think that there is you know, a very good chance that this actually might actually break towards downside over here. And the reason for this is, you know, once we did this move towards downside, broke the support. Right now, you know, going back up here towards side, we are doing this curvature move up here, and we are getting, you know, crushed by the moving averages up here towards downside. So I'm expecting this to move towards downside down here, and you know, even go further towards that. I think that's more probable than anything. Now if you zoom out a little bit up here over here, what you're gonna see is these two mountains which are very bearish. I've been showing this before. These two mountains, for some reason, that are always bearish. I mean, there is, you know, some kind of, you know, move up here, but you know, it's still two mountains. These 2 months are always bearish, and they always break on the downside. So the question is, if we do break to the downside, now what is the target over there? And for that, we don't use Fibonacci's, but we can use some kind of extensions over here. So we can use daily chart, because this is made on daily chart. And we're gonna see right here, this is just extensions of the channel. So we got a channel that goes something like this over here. That's the channel. So if you do break down, it's either 50% on the channel towards this line over here, or all the way down here. So the thing that we can notice up here, you know, 50% line is down to the first support area, and 100%, you know, double the channel towards the downside, which is more likely. It's all the way down to these bottoms down here at 15.8. So if we do break the support over here, I do think that we can go all the way down to the, you know, some kind of 15.8, 15.9, give or take, towards downside. You know, bullish scenario, of course, is always, you know, bouncing off of the first support line. But if you do fail that, I'm looking at 15 point. I think that's more likely up here, 15.10 or something like that, and then bouncing off of that towards the upside. Is there anything bullish up here? Not so much, not on small time frames, at least. Over here, on the small time frames, like 4-hourly time frames, I think the first move should be towards downside, because of this, you know, these double mountains in an option. And I think the target, you know, at least in the first move up here, is all the way down to 15 point, you know, 16, 15.9, 15.9, something like this. That would be something like right now, something like, you know, 5-6% down towards downside. I don't think it's gonna happen in one day, but it might go over the next couple of days or something like that. I think it's forming a rising wedge, but too early to say. I think it's a channel. I don't think it's a rising wedge. I mean, it could be a rising wedge. I might be wrong. Maybe something like this was a rising wedge. But then, you know, it goes something like this up here. And maybe there is this, you know, some kind of rising wedge. But I think it's a channel. If you do trading live stream, maybe a good time to refresh on the trading rules. Yeah, the trading rules, the first rules is sleep well. So, you know, we are already failing that. So maybe once... if I do get back to the, you know, trading, the problem is my sleep, guys. You don't get it. The problem is I don't have good sleeping schedules, you know, and stuff like that. And if you want to trade, you need to be, you know, 100% in the brain. You need to be alert. You need to be, you know, quick in the mind. And that is only one thing that helps, and that's sleep. I bought Chainlink yesterday, hoping for a bounce. Nice. Morning, Techno Vikings. How you doing? So there is that. The DXY did a small move towards downside, did not pump as I actually expected to pump. It's creating this maybe some kind of small time frame, some kind of you know, some kind of what are you gonna say? Head and shoulders pattern up here, but it's a small time frame. On the daily time frame, we're still, you know, just pulling a little bit towards the downside. It doesn't look that strong, guys. None of these candles are a bullish engulfing candles. Not one of these 3 candles up here in this downtrend is a bullish engulfing candle. We are still below the moving averages. We can, you know, we start up here and right now pulling a little bit back towards downside. Ja jobbar med morgonen. Det är morgonen. Nej, det är morgonen. So it doesn't look strong. It is, you know, it did pull back into the support area, and I'm still expecting a bounce, but it does not look strong. So, you know, maybe, just maybe this this rising wedge up here won't pull that much, and will get actually above the, you know, expanding musical instrument up here. And this move up here, maybe, just maybe, it's gonna do another move towards the upside. A little bit hard to say how this is gonna play out. But it's not actually dumping. So, you know, it's not actually, you know, the stock market is not actually dumping as much. Maybe that's the good way to say it. The group about S&P. Okay, man, let's check it out. S&P chart. Yeah, it does look nice. It is an S&P chart, and that it looks like it breaks down. Okay, guys, I'm guessing that's it for today. So we're gonna continue tomorrow. Stop by. Right now, I think it's more likely this for a break towards downside and towards the upside. There is that. So I'm gonna see you around, guys. Bye bye, guys. Have a nice day. I'm gonna take the kids out or something like that. Yeah, also okay, Hada. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.